Have you ever been drafted into an impromptu quinceañera at a community center you were just passing through? I was cutting through the Riverside Community Center to avoid the rain when destiny found me. The lobby was chaos. Pink and gold decorations everywhere, mariachi music echoing from the main hall, and a woman in a sequined dress having a full meltdown by the entrance. "Where is Miguel?" she kept crying. "The ceremony starts in 20 minutes. I tried to slip past unnoticed, but a teenage girl in an elaborate pink gown grabbed my arm. "Finally, you're late." "I'm not. Tia Rosa is losing her mind. Come on." She dragged me into the main hall, where approximately 200 people were seated before an elaborate altar of flowers. The woman in sequins, presumably Tia Rosa, rushed over. "Miguel? No, where's your suit?" "I don't have." She rattled off rapid Spanish to 3 other women, who descended upon me like fashion ninjas. Before I could protest, I was shoved into a bathroom with a suit that definitely wasn't my size. "This is too small," I called out. "Make it work," someone yelled back. I emerged looking like I'd borrowed my little brother's clothes. The pants ended 2 inches above my ankles, the jacket wouldn't button, and the shirt gaped between buttons. Tia Rosa took one look and started fixing everything with safety pins and sheer determination. The girl in the pink gown, who I learned was Isabella, the quinceañera, was near tears. "My cousin Miguel was supposed to be my main chambelán. He's been practicing the waltz for months." "I can't waltz," I said desperately. "You have 15 minutes to learn," Tia Rosa replied, shoving me toward a group of teenagers in matching suits. Well, their suits actually fit. A kid named Carlos gave me a crash course. "Stand here, hold her hand like this, don't drop her during the spin, and whatever you do, don't step on the dress. The dress weighs like 40 pounds, Isabella added helpfully. The ceremony began before I could escape. I stood at the altar with 14 other chambelanes, trying to copy their movements. When the priest started speaking Spanish, I just nodded solemnly whenever everyone else did. Isabella entered to gasps and applause. The dress wasn't just pink, it was aggressively pink, with enough tulle to stock a craft store. She looked beautiful and terrified. The waltz began. The actual chambelanes knew exactly what they were doing, synchronized like a boy band. I was approximately 3 beats behind everyone, turning left when they turned right, stepping forward when they stepped back. "Smile," Isabella hissed through her teeth while maintaining her own perfect smile. I smiled so hard my face hurt. The photographer seemed specifically focused on capturing every moment of my incompetence. Then came the spin. Isabella whispered, "Don't you dare drop me." I didn't drop her, but I did step on the dress. The ripping sound was audible over the mariachi band. Isabella's eyes went wide, but she kept dancing. We both pretended nothing happened while approximately 3 feet of tulle dragged behind us. During the father-daughter dance, Carlos pulled me aside. "Bro, who are you?" I was trying to avoid the rain. He laughed so hard he had to sit down. Word spread through the chambelanes. Instead of exposing me, they formed a protective circle, feeding me lines and pushing me into the right positions. The cake ceremony was where things went completely sideways. I was supposed to stand behind Isabella as she cut the cake. Simple enough. Except the actual Miguel chose that moment to arrive. He burst through the doors in a tank top and basketball shorts, clearly hungover, yelling, "I'm here!" I made it. 200 heads turned. Isabella froze mid-slice. Tia Rosa looked between me and Miguel like she was solving a complex math problem. "Who's that?" Isabella asked me quietly. "Your cousin Miguel, I think." "Then who are you?" "Guy who is avoiding the rain." She started laughing. Not polite laughing, but full body, tears streaming, can't breathe laughing. The photographer kept shooting. Tia Rosa fainted into a chair. Miguel looked deeply confused. Isabella grabbed the microphone. "Everyone, this man," she pointed at me, "is nobody. He's literally nobody. But he showed up when my actual cousin couldn't, learned to waltz in 15 minutes, and only stepped on my dress twice. 3 times, I corrected. 3 times. So he's family now." The crowd erupted. Miguel tried to protest, but was drowned out by applause. Someone handed me a beer. Someone else fixed me a plate with enough food for 3 people. I spent the rest of the night at the quinceañera, teaching Isabella's younger cousins my terrible waltz, taking shots with the uncles and helping the aunts gossip about Miguel's behavior. The photographer made me pose for official family photos. Around midnight, as I finally tried to leave, Tia Rosa stopped me. She handed me an envelope with $500 inside. "For the performance," she said. "I can't take this." I ruined the waltz. Miguel would have shown up drunk and ruined everything. You showed up sober and only ruined the dress. Isabella appeared with a piece of cake wrapped in aluminum foil. "For later. Also, my friend Maria's quinceañera is next month. You interested?" "I still can't waltz." "Perfect. Neither can her chambelanes." I left with the money, the cake, and 17 new Facebook friend requests. The photos from that night are still on Isabella's family wall. I'm in the center of the formal portrait, safety pinned suit and all, listed in the caption as honorary cousin number 1. Miguel never got his title back. At every family event since, someone mentions the time a stranger saved Isabella's quinceañera. Last month, I got invited to her high school graduation. I wore a properly fitting suit this time, but Tia Rosa still checked it for safety pins just in case.